Alright, to start out stage 4, we've got a speed snap. And of course, we're at the Grand Prix circuit, so the checkpoint for the speed snap speed is a little after that downhill curve, the corner number 4 or 3, depending on whether you count the kind of a slight bend in between second and third, or second and fourth, depending on how you're counting the curves, right? And of course, my car is in critical condition, and I have tried to see if I can bot train, running over and over, losing and losing, and target speed will change with when I retry, but then it would come down just maybe like a couple of kph, and then it wouldn't budge anymore. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I need to service the car. But just for the heck of it, I checked back in, and the target speed was significantly lowered. So let's find out what it is this time. It's back up to 228. That was the tough one to crack. So I wonder if it depends on which car is the speed is set by. So that was 600 LT, I think, right? So when I got the slower target, it was 911 Porsche. So when you start your speed snap event here, if you see a different car, that might actually indicate that you might end up with a slower target. So this one, I cannot hit 228 if my life depended on it, so I'm just gonna finish with the slower speed. Yeah, I don't want to finish on the podium, because that definitely means that then I cannot really test out whether bot training is happening, right? So 228.13 was the target that I saw earlier. As you can see, it's set by the McLaren 600 LT, and as you can see, if it gets set by the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, then it's gonna be slower speed. At least that's how it was earlier. So what was the target speed? I didn't even see it. I guess we'll find out. I have a feeling it's going to be the same one. It's going to still say 228 and change. Yeah, so another 228 and change. So, you know what? Should I even bother? Oh, we'll do a practice. That's not a very good run. Yeah, that's not happening. We're gonna be far away from the target, and indeed we were, or we are, 5th place again. All right, so instead of keep banging our head against the wall here, let's leave the race and come back to it and cross our fingers, see if we get a different car on the top. 220.3. I bet this is gonna be the 911 racing away in front of us. Yep, look at that. And 220 is definitely a doable target, even when your car is in critical condition, if you have set up second tier upgrades on board, the gold upgrades. So yeah, that's how you can do kind of a bot training in this one. I don't think it'll come down any lower. You know what, let's try it, see if 220 comes down any lower. I have my feeling that it's not going to, so that's slower finish, 193. Way slower finish, but obviously I'm still not the bottom. I'm somehow coming in at 6th place. So how are the others doing, right? So first place is 220.39 kph, and they're all set by Porsche 911 GT3 RSs. All of them. So there you go. If you have 911s, I think you're golden. So, and I think target is still 220, right? It went by pretty quick. I didn't catch the number, but we'll see. Yep, 220. So that is doable speed to beat. So I guess you can call it bot training. I don't know if it's just a matter of leaving the event and coming back in that resets who gets to be in the first place. Regardless, this is not gonna I know, I said, oh, 220 is easy. It is. It's just that I sucked at that one. So let's give it another bold go here. I have set higher speed earlier, but just that when I did that, the target was up in 228 or something like that. So alright, so for real, we can even sort out the launch spot, right? Launching point where we can go flat out. And the brakes feels very soft on this one. So how about 50-meter mark? Or yeah, I think it's a 50-meter mark. We'll call it 50-meter mark. Can we go flat out from that? Unlikely. Alright, so then we'll try from a little bit further down maybe. Right, so 50-meter mark is a little too far up. How about we start, I don't know, right about here, wherever this is. Let's try it. So yep, we can go flat out, and when you can go flat out like that, you know you're golden. There you go. That's how you beat this goal, unserviced. Is it a necessary skill? Not really. You could have gotten the car serviced and this would have been a piece of cake. But, well, just to show that this is a way to do it. If you just have something against servicing your car. There you go. Alright, so I don't know. I suppose you can call it bot training. But nevertheless, we get to move on to goal 2 up stage 4. So I'll see you in the next video for the next challenge. So stay tuned.